Reading, of course, is not just a simple matter of sitting around with one journal article or just your textbook. Often you're trying to draw on what you've been reading to produce a new text, part of your dialogue with the existing literature. And just as an example here, I'm doing some work on a literature review that a colleague, Barbara Peeney, and I have been developing. And because it's a literature review, it has involved a lot of different texts. But when I think about it, I realise the different ways in which I read lots of different texts in trying to produce this lit review. So for a start, I do have a lot of print copies, and this is because I can shuffle through them. I can arrange them in piles in different ways, and I can understand the themes that are in these articles in ways that allow me to categorise them a bit or to think about how I can talk about them as a collective. At the same time, when I'm writing, some of the papers that I have next to me in hard copy because I'm not necessarily super familiar with this and I am trying to paraphrase particular sections. So this paper here was important just a moment ago in terms of a paraphrase about what this paper contributes around a particular theme. At the same time, I often use my second screen to have a journal article up, in this case a foundational text by Berit Brandth, which I am very familiar with. I don't feel the need to have a print copy of that. That's there because I just want to check that my memory of it is correct and the kinds of things that Barb and I are writing here are true to the original text. So I think it's worth thinking about the different ways that we do use texts. I also want to reinforce to you the importance of making sure that you are active and you write as you read. And that's what I try myself, though of course, lying on the couch reading is very attractive. But I think it's much better if you can actually try to work with the text